What's up, everybody? It's me. I'm not Stevie the Black. I'm Stevie the Black's father, Stevie the Black, also known as Stephen Evias Coleman, who was my son, and I miss him every day a lot. I wanted to do this video because it's the second week of the NFL season, and honestly, I find it hard to watch football, hard to watch the Eagles, hard to do anything because I'm struggling with enjoying life without my son. But I did watch the last 5 minutes of the Eagles game against the Falcons, and normally me and my son, we did not watch the game in the same room a lot of the times because he was like an annoying Eagles fan. We're both Eagles fan. I got him into becoming an Eagles fan, but he's the annoying type of Eagle fan that just like he's so optimistic and I'm so realistic. So if they're losing, whatever, he's out. Maybe we could do this. If we do this, we'll come back. We'll come back. That was him. Me, like, no, shut it down. Let's be done with the season. So, I'm doing this video in honor of him, week 2 of the NFL, and this is probably the last video I'm gonna do and post it to his channel. I miss you, man. Um, Here's my problem with the Eagles. No one is talking about the collapse of last season. Even when I went to Delaware, listening to 610 94 WIP, Sirianni, I love Sirianni. I love his fire. I love the way he gives it to the opposing team's fans, especially Cowboys fans. I love that. But he got on my nerves after this, losing 8 straight or 8 games and basically collapsing and just pretending that nothing happened or we're going to fix it. My whole problem with that is we had like the top offense, one of the top defenses the year prior to that. And I'm of the mindset that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, you lost both of your coordinators, but you also knew the plays that they called. You also knew everything that they ran, everything they did. You as a head coach knew all that. So why not implement what they already did? If you want to add some stuff to it, do that. But they didn't do that. They tried to change everything around, and it did not work. And the floor fell out on them. And then you go into the season, off season, acting like everything was still good. And I'm like, no, you're not even acknowledging the collapse and acting like it did not happen. That's the most frustrating thing. See, I'm a realistic Eagles fan that I'm willing to call them out when they suck, because they did last year. I'm willing to praise them when they're good. My problem with some Eagles fans, especially the ones that are in Philadelphia and South Jersey, you can't tell them anything. Oh, no, no, you can't tell them anything. They just want to go with the lie or whatever. And everybody was excited. Game 1, we won. Not me, because look at our offense in game 2. Look at our offense the beginning of last season, the season before where we went to the Super Bowl. It was flawless, pretty much almost. And you look at us in game 1, and it's just, okay, it's not efficient. It's okay, but it's not efficient. If an engine is running good, it's just running, but it's not efficient. You don't hear that zzz. It's it's sputtering more than anything. And here we are, game 2, which is again the same thing that happened last year when they collapsed. We put up some points, but we can't hold the lead. Yeah, if Saquon would have caught that ball, they would have ran out the clock, a la Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He dropped it. Okay, we kicked the field goal. Actually, I was hoping Nick went for it, but he didn't. They throw like a 20-yard pass. Okay, because they're in a prevent defense. The Falcons go down again, throw another 20-yard pass. Wait a minute, are we not competent? Did we not know that they were going to do that again? They go down again, do the same basic play again, and then they end up scoring. Are you kidding me? This is the thing why I don't like Sirianni anymore, Because, like, sometimes your arrogance can come and bite you in the butt. Sometimes your arrogance can come and bite you in the butt. If you don't fix the small things, those small things are going to turn into big things. And we had question marks. We had question marks on defense the last prior 2 years. It wasn't until they got insulted by the media, the defense, that they really turned it up and like really played. Against the Cowboys, they turned it up. We're against San Fran, they kind of turned it up. Not in the playoffs. San Fran's kicked our butt. But the year we went to the Super Bowl, I mean, nobody thought our defense could do anything, and they were insulted, they got offended, and then they played their butts off. But the bottom line is, we didn't win the Super Bowl. But we went to the Super Bowl, and we were supposed to be going back to the Super Bowl. But that didn't happen because the floor collapsed. And the bottom line is, what is my outtake and outcome of what I think we're going to do this season? Honestly, I don't know. If I would give you a prediction, it would be, we might go 8-8. We might go 8-8. I'm serious. Because until you fix the small things, and until you make adjustments, I think it's pride that will allow a coach or a coordinator to keep allowing something to happen without making any adjustments. And just sit there. It's just like open season, punch me in my face. Yes, I know I can block, but go ahead and punch me, because pride says if I block it, I'm going to look soft, whatever. I'm acknowledging that you're really hurting me or whatever. So my prediction is I think we're going to go 8. Do I want 8-8? Heck no. I hope we go undefeated the rest of the season. I hope we burn through the playoffs. And I hope we win the Super Bowl for my son. That's what I hope. That is my prayer. Lord, let them go to the Super Bowl. Let them win. That would just be amazing. Because, I mean, I was thinking about the last time when they won a Super Bowl. Me and my son, we were downstairs watching it. And we stood up at the same time because I don't trust Brady because he's that great. And we celebrated together, and I jumped in the car, ran around it, drove around the development, beeping my horn with the Eagles. But I hope they go to the Super Bowl, and I hope they win it. But unless they fix the small things, we're going to be 8-8. But I hope they fix the small things. So to my people that watch my son, that liked his content, thank you for watching it. For those that offer their condolences to the family, we appreciate it. Honestly, what month is this? April, May, June, July, August, September. 5 months since he's been gone. 27, man. And I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It hurts every day. If I don't cry, at least I'm tearing up. But he's on my mind just about all the time. When I wake up in the morning and when I go to bed at night, he's on my mind. And I felt like, let me do this video for him, in honor of him and his channel, Stevie, to be like, I don't even know how he does that. What up, everybody? This is Steve E, double E to the B to the B to the black. And I always used to joke with him, like, what is Steve E the black? Because you're black? Everyone knows you're black. They see you there. But when he was like, you know, it's the thing I got. I was like, actually, I like when him and I used to do the wrestling podcast, and I was like, I used to like calling you, I'm Stephen J, and you simply Steve. I used to like that. Steve to the E to the double B to the black. I miss that, man. I miss that. I miss if I come downstairs or I come in the house and he's in the kitchen, he has his back towards me. He knows I'm going to jump on him. He knows I'm going to put him in a headlock. He knows I'm going to grab him by his behind or whatever like that. So I don't know, Matt, if you're watching, every time I grabbed him by his butt, he was like, yo, man, what you doing? And I was like, I can't feel your butt. No, you can't feel my butt. And I would say, well, if I was Matt or your friends, I bet you don't say that to them. And he would go, they don't feel my butt. And I was like, well, I'm your dad. I can feel your butt. And then I give him a big old hard pat. Love you, man, or whatever. And it's hard, but, you know, if you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, keep praying for us. I know where my son is. Listening to the testimony that what everyone had to say about him, everybody that he interacted. And I was just telling my family the other day, I said, every job that boy had, when he started at Winn-Dixie, when he was at Publix, when he was at Walmart, the one day he was at Goodwill, when he was at Sam's Club and then City Furniture, I said, this boy always had friends. And I said, there were times where he asked me to come pick him up, and I would come pick him up. And there were times I got there and he was just running his mouth with somebody, and you would always hear to be, all right, Steve, talk to you later, man. That's just how he was, man. That people just loved him and interacted with him, and he just had an impact on his life, and he had a big impact on my life. And he was saving money to get a car, and we would go out and look for a car for him or whatever. But because his younger brother had to drive to school, I would get up early, an hour early, to take him to work on my way to work. And we enjoyed the conversation and conversations on the way to work. But it was on those conversations when I picked him up from work. And when I picked him up from City Furniture, he'd get in the car and he'd sit down, and I'd be like, oh my God, boy, you stink. I'm like, what the heck? And he was like, that's a hard day's work right there. And I was like, is that what a hard day's work smell like? And he's like, yep, he told me to work hard. And I was like, I did. But I was like, good Lord. I was like, man, please make sure when you go in the house, when you get home, go jump in the pool or something. Jump in that shower first. Don't go lay down. Go in that shower first. Get that funk washed off of you, whatever. And then he moved or something like that. I was like, yo. I was like, you know what? I'm turning the AC off. I'm putting the window down. I can't take your smell. We only about 10 minutes away from the house. I can bear the heat or whatever. So, but we laugh or whatever, but I miss him. I miss him, and to his friends, I know y'all miss him too. We still have so many questions as to how we lost him, because it happened so quick. And our prayer is that whatever happened is going to come to light. So, thank you guys for watching. Stephen J. in for Stevie the Black. I miss him. Go Eagles, fly, Eagles, fly. I love him. I miss him every day. You guys have a blessed day. And again, my prayer is the Eagles go to the Super Bowl and win it this year. We win it for Stevie the Black. God bless.